everybody, it's Kenneth Ramon back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. I'm back with you with another monthly autograph recap video today. So if any of you guys are new to my channel, one of my personal favorite hobbies is just writing letters to people who inspire me and that I admire. And that could be like celebrities, musicians, actors, so on and so forth. I just write a letter to them and just express how much that their work means to me, and then maybe in hopes of trying to get their autograph in return. So guys, I got some few successes this month. I'm quite surprised because it's the holiday season, and it's usually really slow around this time when it comes to collecting autographs in the mail. But you guys, I got quite a few that I want to share with you today. So earlier this month, I got back Miss Marley Renfro. Here's a picture of her. Now, if you don't recognize her from this picture, you might recognize her from this one. It's from a famous horror flick. Can you guess which one it is? It's from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho! Very cool. That was her belly button in that shot. She was the body double for Miss Janet Leigh in that iconic shower scene. So very cool to add her to this Psycho project. I thought I was pretty much done. I got Vera Miles and I got Helen Kolvik, who is the costume designer in this movie. So like a friend of mine who's also a Psycho fan, shout out to Reese, told me about Miss Renfro and her involvement in this picture. And I was so surprised to find that she's still taking time to communicate with fans. So I really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Miss Renfro. And here's a shot of her with the Playboy bunnies and Hugh Hefner. I believe she drew an arrow. She's right here. So very cool. You know, I'm totally into like vintage Hollywood, so I definitely had to send this shot as well. And to stick with that 1960s theme, I also got back Miss Donna Loren. Now, she was actually involved with like the old school like beach movies from the 60s, and she was also a songwriter in like the surf genre, and she's worked with like people like Brian Wilson and the guys from the Beach Boys, you name it, all the surf people from that time. So I'm very happy to get her to sign my CD cover for me. Thank you so much. And not only that, though, she also appeared on the original Batman TV show. So I had to get her on this shot right here. And I also got to add her to this project that I've been working on this year. This is all from actresses that were in the Batman TV show. This is all I had. I only had like Batman the movie, this little DVD insert. But I thought, hey, you know, why not? This is what I got. Let me just see if these people will sign it. And I got quite a bit of signatures on here, all from actresses that were on the show. Miss Donna Loren signed up here. Got Joy Harmon. Got Kathy Kirsch. Terry Moore, Nancy Kovac, and Linda Harrison. Very cool. And you guys, they all left room for me to get Burt Ward here. But the thing is, he's very, very hard to get. But maybe if I just send this, maybe he just might sign it. I don't know. Fingers crossed, you guys. Let me know if I should risk it. You guys let me know down in the comments below. I'm thinking maybe I should just, I don't know, hang on to this and just enjoy it for what it is right now. But you guys let me know in the comments. And also, guys, I want to briefly mention, I know some fellow autograph collectors might be watching this video. Miss Donna Loren has a website. I believe it's donnaloren.com. I'll link it in the description below. And please check that out. She has wonderful photographs that she's selling through her website and signing them. And don't send out to the P.O. box asking for signatures. I just lucked out that she signed for me, and a friend of mine had the address, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And but right now she's promoting a podcast as well called Love's a Secret Weapon, so definitely check that out as well. And if you guys want her autograph, definitely get it through the website. They're fairly reasonably priced and they're beautiful, so check them out. So this is a pretty funny success. I got back Mr. Michael York. You guys might recognize him as Basil from the Austin Powers movies and plenty of other work. He's done many great movies, but that's how I remember him from my generation and those comedy movies that I grew up on. So I sent the Austin Powers collection here, and he signed it for me, as well as another actor, Mr. Steve Monroe. But yeah, Michael York, this is his autograph. He signed for me. And I also mailed out Spaceballs. Okay, so I was looking through his IMDb and like looking at all of his body of work, and I came across Spaceballs, and I saw that he was an ape in the movie, and I was like, wow, okay, I remember that scene, you know, with the apes, and they're like, oh crap, there goes our planet. So I was like, that's pretty funny. So, and I've been working on the Spaceballs project, and he did not sign this, and I'll tell you why in a second, but I'm happy that I got this back because of all the signatures I have on it, including Mr. Mel Brooks, right? So I'm happy I got this back. But apparently Mr. York is not actually in this movie, and he's falsely credited on IMDb. He stated in an interview that he's done a lot to try to get that off of his resume, but still fans recognize him for it, and now he's just kind of like accepted it. He says, oh yeah, I'm happy you enjoyed the movie, but I think that's super funny, and I feel kind of silly because I've sent all this like ape stuff and all this Spaceballs memorabilia expecting him to sign it for me, and he has nothing to do with the movie. And you know, I hope he got a good laugh out of that, because I feel so bad, you know. But happy to get him on this Austin Powers DVD cover for sure. So this next one really took me by surprise, okay? I was live streaming a concert that these guys are doing, and I've been following these guys for quite some time now. I'm a huge Guns N' Roses and a huge Quiet Riot fan. So when these guys were going to do a live stream on the internet, I was just like, okay, yeah, for sure, I'm going to watch this. For sure. And then like I found out like what venue they were going to be at, and it was social distance, so some fans were going to show up, but mostly people were going to be watching online. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just try mailing to the venue and just seeing if I could reach them that way, because I really do love these guys. I support them 100%, and I would just die to have their autographs, okay? So I sent out to the venue. All right, I think it was in October. And then after that, a few months passed. I was like, okay, well, you know, I tried, maybe it didn't reach them, and, maybe they didn't get the letter, and that's okay. I just lost a couple of CD covers. I'll buy the album again. I love Guns N' Roses. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I got it back in the mail, and I'm talking about, Dizzy Reed and Alex Grossi of Quiet Riot. Due to my occupation, I cannot say the name of their band, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. I'll link them in the description. But yeah, guys, okay, I sent my Use Your Illusion CD. I already had Gilby Clarke on it, but now I got Dizzy Reed, I got Mr. Alex Grossi. He is such an underrated guitar player, okay? He's played with the guys from Warrant. He played with the guys from Skid Row. You name it. He's in Quiet Riot right now. He's with Dizzy Reed, Steven Adler's Appetite. This guy is a phenomenal guitarist. And yeah, if you don't know his name by now, you should definitely look him up. He is phenomenal. Anyway, so I'm happy to get this CD signed by them. And also, this is an underrated album. I think Richard Ford has said it best, that this is an album that fans are going to learn to appreciate with time. This is Chinese Democracy. And Dizzy and Alex signed this one for me as well. Thank you, guys. And then the back of this sticker, Kenneth, thanks for the kind words and support. Rock and roll, Alex Grossi. Rock and roll, brother. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate this. And they sent stickers, they sent guitar picks, and I'm going to show one of the guitar picks right now. So as I had previously mentioned, I'm a huge Quiet Riot fan. Ever since I was a kid, my dad passed those cassettes to me, and in high school I was just hooked on all the albums, Metal Health, Condition Critical, even Quiet Riot 4, that's an underrated one, but I love them all. And guys, so this... During this pandemic, I sought out to get some more members of Quiet Riot. And I had gotten Frankie Banali. He just recently passed away. Rest in peace, brother. We all miss you. And yeah, I got him at his last show in LA at the Whiskey A Go Go. He's always been kind to the fans, always stuck around after the show and took pictures and signed things. And yeah, so I got him right here. And then I was like kind of afraid to mail this out again, but like I really wanted to try to get Chuck Wright. I really wanted Chuck Wright on this album. So I sent to Chuck Wright, and then I sent to him again just to verify that I got a good address for him. Yeah, and he signed the front of it for me. So it was earlier this year. And it just totally blew my mind. And then after that, I'm like, okay, you know what? That's it. I got Chuck and I got Frankie. But then like something in me says, you know, you got to try, at least try to get Carlos. And I support both bands, okay? Carlos has his own band right now called Rough Riot. And there's Quiet Riot as well. And, you know, I didn't want it to seem like, oh, could you please sign some Quiet Riot stuff for me? But I fully support 100% what these guys are doing. And because I'm a young fan. You know, I'm in my 20s, and just to see these guys continue and, you know, just keep that music alive for like the fans that just weren't around during that time to see them in their prime, but they're still out and about, still doing these songs live. I fully support that. And so, yeah, I asked Carlos just to sign this picture because I really wanted him in this shot with him and Kevin. And so, yeah, he signed right there. But not only that, blew my mind. He signed the front, okay? He signed the back next to Frankie. And he signed inside, too. Signed that shot. Anywhere he's pictured. Signed that shot. Very cool. Okay, thank you, Mr. Cavazzo. I so appreciate it. And I support everything Quiet Riot. Huge Quiet Riot fan. And speaking of that, guys, I just came across this Indiegogo campaign right now that some of the photographers from that time, if you're into like old school Hollywood and old school like hair bands and things like that, you really want to get behind this campaign. And it's a book, all right, from someone who ran the Quiet Riot fan club in the early days. And also a photographer who took a bunch of shots from Quiet Riot shows with Randy Rhoads, and also like the early Dubrow era that led to Metal Health. And you guys, if you're a Quiet Riot fan, you need to get behind this campaign. I'm going to link it in the description below. But yeah, let me just show off my Quiet Riot Metal Health CD right now. Look at that. Open it up. Pull the CD out. That's Rudy Sarzo's signature. I also got Chuck Wright's guitar pick and Alex Grossi's guitar pick in there. And Rudy Sarzo also signed in the back, too. Very cool. I'm thinking of sending to the guy who did the artwork. I think his name is Jay Vigan. But I'm still debating on it. I think this is done. Because I love it. I have it displayed on the wall, and I love it. So, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching this video, thank you, Quiet Riot. And last, but certainly not least, I got back Miss Reba McEntire yesterday, and I actually forgot to bring the photos and things with me. But I'm going to just show you guys a little slideshow of what I got back. So I got back my Tremors VHS tape. Yeah, who collects VHS tapes these days? I still do. And it's signed by Mr. Kevin Bacon and Miss Reba McEntire. And that KFC photo, she actually was the Colonel in some commercials, and now I'm thinking of maybe sending that to Mr. Jason Alexander. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Who else has done KFC? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm having a ball doing YouTube. If you like this video, feel free to thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm just going to keep doing this because I'm loving it. And you guys, you know, let me know down below. What is your favorite 80s hair band, heavy metal band? Mine, it's a tie between Quiet Riot and I don't know, I guess early Guns N' Roses counts as, you know, 80s hair metal. I don't know, but it's a tie between those guys for sure. So please let me know. And I have to apologize, guys. I see there's this big glare in this video, and I'm still trying to work things out. You know, I was just sick of being stuck at the house. Thought I'd get in the car to really feel the vibe, but I wanted to sit in the passenger seat so you guys don't see the steering wheel all the time. Anyways, guys, please have a wonderful and safe, happy holidays. Stay in the house if you can, okay? You know, but, you know, if you need to get out, you know, just maybe chill in the car. Get yourself a Cruiser Bruiser. I promise I'm not sponsored by PT Cruiser, even though I could use it. Thank you guys so much. Kenneth Ramon, signing off.